Welcome to Exploring Fredericton Homes. I'm Elisa Brosey.
I'm Bailey Lockhart.
And I'm Chris Turner. Today we're going to be exploring all the different facets of Habitat for Humanity and the Habitat for Humanity Restore.
Okay.
Yes.
You ready to do the grand tour?
Yes.
Okay. Let's head upstairs.
Okay.
So your laundry will be right there.
Okay.
And then that's the master bedroom with the big closet.
Yeah, there's a that.
So this is your new home.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yes,
And
that
this-
is true. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time that you've seen it, is that right?
Yes, the first time.
So this is your kitchen. Yeah. So your fridge will be there.
Yeah.
Under these two lights, there'll be an island.
So this is your first home, so
Yes.
how does it make you feel with your family?
Not me. All my family is excited. For me is I am very. I don't know how to explain. It is very, very, very happy, because when I first time is Habitat is when I apply to getting first time is calling from when I hearing calling from Habitat. Oh, you qualified. I can't believe it. Sometimes also when after starting process.
Yeah.
This thing is this true? Me I say. Let me see. Even all my family is not believe. Last minute when they're starting here to putting the digs.
Yeah.
That times I believe oh, this thing is
Look,
it is
it's
very
real now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Now it's really yes, yeah. I am very happy. I don't know how to explain it.
Just be real careful.
Be careful.
We won't bring everyone down, but come on down. There'll be a wall here to block off the stairs.
So how does it feel that you know that Habitat for Humanity has helped you so much?
Wow, Habitat, I can't believe, this name I know before, when I go to the store also.
Yes.
I don't know deeply. When I know the first time is I hearing Habitat to material is to helping the people like me, that doesn't low income.
Okay.
I hearing, but when I go inside deeply, it is very, very, helpful company. How this is Habitat is, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It is very, very good person. Yeah.
And the vanity will go here, and the toilet right there.
Do you think it's changed your life in a way?
Yes, exactly.
Like in a small way,
yeah,
big way?
Oh, not small, big.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, now you have a home.
Yeah,
you can
but
grow.
I have a home, and all my family's Habitat to putting both together.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, thank you, the Habitat material, to give to us, good opportunity, happiness, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you've seen a lot of people working on your home.
Yeah.
They're, the carpenters, people who are hanging up the walls,
Electrician, yeah.
insulation. Yeah. How does it make you feel seeing that so many people are working together to build this?
I don't know how to explain these people. It is good.
It makes you feel good to help others.
Yes.
That's how you get your love cup, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fill
yeah.
up your love cup.
Yeah.
Just kind of feels nice that, at the end of the day, you're helping just a lot of different people, not just the homeowners, but also the economy, just helping get more people into better situations in life, I believe.
So does it make you feel good that you get to give back to your community?
Oh, I think it's, I think not only does it make me feel good, but it makes, the guys on the crew feel good that they're in here doing this stuff.
And how long have you been working with Habitat for Humanity?
We've been working with Habitat since 2019, and this is project number 6 with them.
Can you tell us what you're doing here today?
So my guys are doing trim work, but there's also electricians on site.
We're here to help out on a good cause. Habitat's always easy to work with, nice to get along with, and doing something to help families get back on their feet.
And the flooring guys next door in that side of the duplex. And then on this side of the duplex, Envirotherm's here doing insulating in the basement.
Perry, can you tell us about the volunteers down at Devon? How many people would be involved in that project?
Yeah, so far we've had easily 50 to 80 people volunteering on that site. And those volunteers have, again, some of those have been coordinated by the families, and Amanda and her family have been doing all the painting in that home, and doing a great job. And then, of course, there's also the skilled trades volunteers as well. And J. Russin Construction have been absolutely fantastic partners of ours. And Jason has volunteered his personal services as well as that of his team. This will be I believe this is the 4th project that he's helped us out on, doing all of the final trim and baseboards, window trim, and all that sort of thing, and which is, of course, a very skilled component doing that part of the carpentry work.
Absolutely,
so it's been great.
So can you tell us a little bit about what the work that Habitat for Humanity does?
Our focus is helping families transition to affordable home ownership. But we bring communities together to do that. So it's a really amazing model where it really is through the support of the community, through donations, through volunteerism, and through our fundraising efforts. We build safe, decent, affordable homes and help families living in lower income situations transition to affordable home ownership through the Habitat mortgage model. So it'll be a stackable washer and dryer here in this closet.
So if there was something about Habitat that you wish the general public knew, what would that be?
The biggest single thing would be we don't give homes away.
Right.
Families are purchasing that home at the market rate, but they're purchasing it through the Habitat mortgage model, which has 3 big differences from a traditional mortgage. Number 1, there's no down payment. Secondly, there's no interest for the first 20 years. And thirdly, payments are geared to income. So at no point are they ever paying more than 25% of their gross income towards housing.
So what would the criteria be for somebody to get into a home?
Sure. So once we've confirmed that we are going to move ahead with a construction project, we open that home up for applications. And so families are welcome to apply. And the 3 key criteria that we're looking at, number 1 is that they're living in a situation of need. And that need may be where they're currently living is unaffordable, where they're currently living is unsafe, or where they're currently living is inappropriate for their family. And oftentimes we see a combination of all 3. And secondly, we do look at their financial situation. Ultimately, they are purchasing that home, and so they do have to have an earned income and a reliable income. They have to have a good credit history. It doesn't have to be perfect, but a good credit history, reasonable debt level, and of course they have to be prepared to become homeowners and the financial responsibilities of being a homeowner.
Okay.
And then lastly, they have to be willing to partner with Habitat, and that partnership includes 500 hours of volunteer time. And much of that volunteer time goes towards the construction of their own home, but it could be here in the Restore, or it could be with other community organizations. And somebody will have her own room.
Is there anything you can tell me about the people who are moving into the new Devon home?
Sure, yeah. So Amanda, single mom and her teenage daughter are going to be moving into 1 unit. And on the other side, a significantly larger family, Jamal and Sid and their 5 children are moving in, and those children range from kind of late teens to a very young child. So it's exciting to have again a smaller family, a larger family, and they're certainly going to be really add to that neighborhood.
We now return to exploring Fredericton homes.
A lot of the product we receive is from local businesses and some national donors, whether it be end-of-line product or maybe some scratch and dent merchandise, that kind of thing. So a lot of the product, yeah, like the item you're holding, is brand new.
Can you tell us a little bit about what goes on here?
So we're in the Restore, Habitat for Humanity's social enterprise. which actually is proudly Canadian, started here in Canada about 20 years ago, and now there's over 100 restores across the country supporting the work of Habitat for Humanity in each community across Canada.
Wow, and are all the habitats connected? Like, is it all run from one organization at the top, or are they all independent? How does
so we're a federated model, so we are all members of Habitat for Humanity Canada, but we're each our own registered charity in each community. So here in the Fredericton area, we service the greater Fredericton area and western and northern New Brunswick, and then we're also represented in Moncton and St. John, so we do cover the full province.
Oh wow. What got you involved with Habitat for Humanity?
I started with involved with Habitat in my former career, and started out, we chose Habitat for Humanity as our charity of choice. So I was involved in fundraising activities. We did some corporate build days. I was invited to join the board of directors, and I was on the board of directors for about 4 years. And then my predecessor was retiring, and I took the leap. I stepped away from the organization so I could apply for the role. And here I am, 7 years later. I've been in this job. Absolutely love the organization. Believe so wholeheartedly in our mission of helping families transition to affordable home ownership. They were previously living in a very old mobile home that obviously wasn't big enough for their family, but it was also had real issues with insulation, and therefore issues with mold and those kind of things, and simply was nowhere close to large enough for the size of their family. So this has made such a huge difference.
And I noticed on the sort of the wall of fame, like the amount of houses that you've done, and it's located here in the Restore. But how many houses have been completed in this general area?
Yeah, so
ballpark, I guess.
Yeah, we've completed about 46 homes to date. Wow. And there's 4 more in midst of construction right now.
So wow, 46 homes over the last number of years. How many volunteers or how many years did that take to accomplish?
Yeah, so Habitat for Humanity Fredericton area was established in 2001. And it started out as a very small grassroots volunteer organization. And at that point, they were kind of building a home every 2 or 3 years. But now our kind of average in recent years is between 3 and 5 homes a year.
Right.
And yeah, so, and as far as volunteers go, there's, over those years, it's been thousands. And any given year, there's anywhere between 150 and 250 volunteers working on our build sites. So. And
would that be mainly corporate sponsors, or do you find that's, you know what I mean, the average person coming in and just wants to take part and give back?
It's a combination of both. We do have a lot of corporate partners coming out for what we call our corporate build days, which is a combination of a sponsorship and volunteering. But we also have many what we call open build days, and then of course the families, their network of family and friends coming out and volunteering as well. So,
oh wow,
yeah, so it's volunteers from a whole lot of different areas, and it's pretty powerful for sure.
To paint today's primer in the
upstairs.
Upstairs, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
upstairs today, yeah.
So that's another step.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so we've done a lot in the recent years, and we certainly have some big aspirations for further growth. Simple fact is, the need for affordable housing has never been greater, and we feel it's our responsibility to help fill that need.
So what are some of the bigger challenges that you would be up against in trying to fulfill those needs for people?
The biggest challenge is money. Building homes is expensive. Even through our model, building homes is expensive.
Right.
So that the need for our fundraising efforts to continue to grow, our Restore operation to continue to expand, and the donations from the community through, again, through whether it be product donations or volunteerism and skilled trades labor. All of those things combined are certainly needed. And certainly the support that we do receive through the federal government is very important as well. If finishing off an apartment in your a granny suite or something in your house, or if you're an apartment owner, or for your own home. So lots of great appliances, a lot of them very close to new, like this fridge, some of the stoves over here, and they move quickly.
So I've noticed through the pandemic that your social media has been growing. What do you attribute that to?
I attribute a lot of that to a lot of strategy on the part of April Vino-Munn, our operations manager, and the work that she's put into really understanding the power of social media and engaging with our followers. But a lot of the growth happened as we headed unfortunately, into the pandemic, when we did have to close our restore for a couple of months due to the restrictions, and we immediately switched to an online-only sort of operation with curbside pickup, and all of that was being kind of run through Facebook, and so that really started to grow our impact on Facebook, and since then it's really exploded. We went from, at that point we were at somewhere around 5,000 or 6,000 followers, and now we're over 18,000 followers. Wow. And getting a whole lot of reaction every day on Facebook. It's been great.
So are you moving a lot of product through Facebook?
Absolutely. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, about 25% of our sales are a result of Facebook.
If somebody wanted to reach out and volunteer, what's the next step? Or if somebody wanted to give money, what would they do next?
Absolutely. So the best way would be to contact us directly. Welcome to come in and meet with us. Call us at our office, 506-474-1520. Or go to our website, habitatfredericton.com, and there's, as far as donating, there's a link to donate online, and if you're looking to volunteer, then all the details of volunteering are on our website as well. But we certainly welcome people from the public to come out and volunteer, again, whether that be here in our restore, whether that be on one of our build sites, helping with one of our fundraising events. There's all kinds of opportunity.
We now return to exploring Fredericton homes.
In this part of the show, we're going to be focusing on the building process of all Habitat for Humanity properties.
So Perry, can you elaborate a bit on the projects that you currently have on the go around the city?
We have 3 homes currently in construction here in the city. The one that's very close to completion is on Devon Avenue, so that's a duplex, and we have 2 families very eager to move into their homes. One family is actually moving in at the end of this month, and the other family at the end of next month. So it's a duplex, 2-story duplex on a relatively small lot on the corner of Devon Avenue and Gibson.
Right.
Yeah, and we're pretty excited to get that one finished.
Perfect.
And the second one is actually another really cool project. So this is a conversation that started a couple of years ago with the city of Fredericton, and they had told us about the former caretaker's home on Odell Park, and they said we're doing a park expansion and reimagining the park, and that home is not part of this. Would Habitat be interested in kind of taking that home and moving it? And after doing some investigating, we took on the challenge. So back late last fall, and actually the actual move itself didn't happen until December. We picked up the house and moved it down the road and just off Albert Street on Chestnut, and It's now sitting on its new foundation. waiting for the renovation work that we need to do and finishing the basement. And we'll have that one finished in the spring for the family to move in.
How does it work if somebody wants to donate land?
Thank you for asking. We're one of, I think we're the only charity in the city that's able to accept donation of land. And of course, we have a great need for land to build homes. And the way that works is we're able to provide a charitable tax receipt for either the assessed or appraised value of that land, whichever is higher. And of course, that charitable tax receipt can be used against their taxes, and they can spread that over 5 years.
Wow.
So it's a really valuable tax receipt, and we welcome that opportunity to talk about land donation because again, there's a huge need for land right now. So Chris, again, we've got all kinds of doors. Whether it be you're looking for a cabinet door that might have gotten damaged, we might have one to match. Maybe it's a doorknob you need. But again, all kinds of great finds, brand new extension cords, other electrical items.
Now, when people are dropping off things or for the restore, what is your, like I'm looking around and I'm seeing household furniture, building supplies, computer monitors, like there's all kinds of different things. So what do you look for products to sell at the restore?
Yeah, so our restore, we accept, again, everything from outdoor furniture right through to home decor and building materials, new and used, or new and gently used, I should say.
Right.
And this is donations from the community are absolutely critical to the success of not only our restore, but our home build program as well. So we welcome donations from local businesses, from local homeowners. If you're doing a renovation, if you're buying a new piece of furniture, a new appliance, and the one you have is still in good shape, then again, we welcome that. If you're able to come drop it off, we accept donations every day. If you need us to come pick it up, we can certainly do that, and we'll make those arrangements by calling the store. Beautiful cabinet. Would work well in somebody's kitchen or maybe as a pantry. So again, a lot of great ideas, and really good ideas for donations as well.
For the target demographic of the restore, who would you say your average buyer is? Is it somebody looking for doing flip projects or renovating their home, or is it somebody who's just looking to do some upgrades?
Well, quite honestly, it's all of the above. But people that are doing renovations, it's a great opportunity on both ends, as far as donating some of the things that they may be removing from the home, and then again receiving a charitable tax receipt for those donations, but also purchasing here in the store, going towards those renovation projects, and whether it might be a unique door that they're trying to match to the other doors, or a kind of a vintage piece that they might want to add, or brand new items, that brand new bathtub that we have here in the store could be a great addition.
So do I understand this correct? Do you give charitable receipts for building materials?
We do. So any donation to the restore, we track those donations, and then as they're sold, whatever those are sold for, we then turn around and provide a charitable tax receipt at the end of the year for the value of those donations.